The film begins at Eden Wildlife, a wildlife park with a diverse population of animals. Dr. Ellen, the owner of this park, inherited it from her grandfather. The park is set to open to the public in just a few days, but one day, something strange happens. Monkeys begin acting strangely, screeching and screaming. The animal doctors can't figure out what's causing this behavior. Then, suddenly, one of the monkeys has a heart attack and dies. Dr. Gordon, who is treating the monkey, quickly injects it with medication to restart its heart, but nothing happens. Soon the other monkeys become aggressive and begin screaming even louder. It turns out that a lethal virus is spreading through the animals, causing them to go insane and attack humans. The virus spreads through the clinic. When Dr. Gordon and the staff realize what is going on, they are terrified. They've never seen monkeys act this violently before. But then something even more shocking happens. The recently deceased monkey comes back to life. Its eyes turn completely white, transforming it into a zombie monkey. It immediately attacks those nearby, killing two of them on the spot. Dr. Gordon promptly sounds the alarm. Meanwhile, Dr. Ellen is conducting a tour for some college students who have come to learn about animals. Thea, Alan's daughter, is also with her. Thea is overjoyed because she can now explore the zoo. As the tour progresses, the students are divided into small groups and directed to various locations. Ricky, a boy, is sent to the aviary where all of the birds are kept, along with Chelsea, a bird specialist. Amber, a girl, is sent to the wild boar section with two other boys. Finally, a boy named AJ is sent to the gorilla enclosure with Daxton, who looks after the gorillas. Dr. Ellen then meets security officer Rex and his team of Lizzie and Gage. Just as she enters her office, the clinic's alarm goes off, shocking everyone. Dr. Ellen immediately calls Dr. Gordon, but he does not respond. Rex realizes that something is wrong at the clinic. He and his team grab their weapons and head there right away. Dr. Ellen and Thea stay in the office because the clinic is quite far away. The security team arrives in a Jeep. When they arrive, they notice a bloody handprint on the glass door. Dr. Gordon is inside, warning them not to enter. The security team does not recognize the danger and rushes inside. The next scene is terrifying. The clinic is completely covered in blood. As they try to lift Dr. Gordon, a zombie monkey jumps out of the cupboard. Seeing this, the other monkeys emerge and begin biting everyone. Everyone rushes outside and closes the door upon witnessing this terrifying scene. However, one monkey gets stuck in the door. Just then, another monkey is about to bite Rex, but Gage quickly wraps it in his coat and throws it against the wall. Meanwhile, Lizzie struggles to lock the door, but the zombie monkeys eventually break free and flee. Following this, Rex immediately calls Dr. Ellen and tells her everything that has happened. Hearing this, Dr. Ellen's hands begin to tremble with fear. She quickly checks the CCTV screens and activates the alarm to keep the monkeys from escaping. She then makes an announcement instructing all students and zoo staff to seek refuge in a secure location. Unfortunately, the monkeys had already reached the wild boar enclosure, where Amber and her two friends were. They quickly hide inside the boar cages, unaware that the virus has also spread to the boars. Suddenly, one of the boars attacks them, forcing them to climb trees for safety. Meanwhile, Dr. Ellen calls the police to report the situation. While Amber and her friends remain in the trees, a herd of giraffes attacks them. At that point, Rex, Lizzie, and Gage arrive to save them, but Amber's friends have already died. The giraffes are about to bite Amber again, but Rex and Lizzie shoot them just in time, saving Amber's life. She is still terrified and only wants to leave. Gage tries to calm her down, but then another giraffe jumps on Amber. While attempting to save her, the giraffe bites Gage's hand. Finally, Rex and Lizzie shoot the giraffe, saving Amber, but Gage's sacrifice is in vain, because at that point, Amber steals Rex's Jeep and drives away. What an ungrateful girl! Rex and Lizzie decide to go to the aviary on foot. After walking for some time, they come across 3 elephants. Fortunately, the virus has not yet spread to the elephants, so they climb onto the elephants and ride to the aviary. Meanwhile, the police and SWAT team arrive at the zoo, but the lions have already turned into zombies. The lions immediately launch a deadly attack on the SWAT team, killing everyone. Dr. Ellen witnesses all of this through the CCTV cameras, but she is helpless and can do nothing. Amber, still in the Jeep, reaches the zoo's outer gate, but the gate is locked. She stands in front of the CCTV camera, hoping that someone notices her and opens the gate. She then contacts Dr. Ellen via walkie-talkie. Dr. Ellen notices 3 lions quickly approaching approaching Amber. She immediately warns Amber to flee, but Amber refuses to leave and continues to try to open the gate. Unfortunately, one of the lions grabs her leg from behind and drags her down. Meanwhile, zombie crows enter Dr. Ellen's office and infiltrate the room where Thea is playing. She starts off by playing with her doll, but then she sees a crow staring at her. She thinks it's just a doll, but as soon as Thea approaches and touches its nose, the crow laughs. Thea is shocked. Meanwhile, Dr. Ellen notices from the CCTV that some zombie animals have entered the office. She rushes to Thea's room. She can hear Thea's painful screams from a distance. Dr. Ellen attempts to open the door several times, but her keycard does not work. After multiple attempts, the door finally opens. But what she sees inside is beyond her wildest imagination. Thea stands there, holding a baseball bat with her entire body covered in blood. She has single-handedly eliminated 2 zombie crows. With fear in her eyes, she declares that she will never play with animals again. Meanwhile, Rex, Lizzie, and Gage are about to enter the aviary when a group of zombie lemurs attacks them. The elephants panic and all 3 collapse to the ground. One of the lemurs attempts to bite Rex, but he shoots at them before realizing his gun is out of bullets. Fortunately, Daxton and AJ arrive just on time. The 5 of them run into a nearby building near the gorilla enclosure and hide. However, AJ recalls his beloved gorilla and becomes concerned that it may be infected. He rushes to the enclosure, only to discover that the gorilla has already turned into a zombie. The gorilla grabs him and throws him so hard that he collides with the building where his friends are hiding. Rex quickly tells everyone to flee while he remains behind to fight the gorilla. He stabs the gorilla in the stomach with his knife, but the gorilla bites and kills him. Meanwhile, Lizzie, Gage, and AJ hide in a cave. However, the zombie gorilla also follows them there. Finally, they collaborate and push a massive rock onto the gorilla, crushing it to death. When they step outside, they notice Amber near the Jeep. As they rush to her, they are horrified to discover her body covered in deep, painful wounds. She coughs up blood multiple times before dying in front of them. Lizzie immediately informs Dr. Ellen of Amber's death. Dr. Ellen notices a group of lions approaching quickly on the CCTV screen. Within moments, the lions have surrounded them. Surprisingly, they are more concerned with Amber's dead body than with attacking humans. Lizzie, Gage, and AJ seize the opportunity and jump into the Jeep, driving away. But the zombie lions don't give up and begin chasing them. Lizzie and Gage shoot at them, but one of the lions manages to jump into the Jeep. Just in time, Jay shoots it down. However, their Jeep's tire bursts and they lose control of it. All 3 of them are thrown to the ground. Meanwhile, Chelsea is told to release all of the birds to keep the virus from infecting them. But the moment she opens the cages, one of the birds attempts to bite her. The virus has already spread to them. On the other side, Lizzie, Gage, and AJ discover a wire leading from a hilltop to Dr. Ellen's office. They decide to use it to flee. They grab the wire and slide to the office. Unfortunately, the wire breaks in the middle. Lizzie somehow jumps and lands safely at the gate. However, poor AJ falls into the deep valley below and dies. Anyway, when Lizzie and Gage arrive at the office, they decide to help Dr. Ellen save Chelsea and Ricky. As evening approaches, they gather weapons and gas cylinders before leaving in a truck. When they get to the aviary, they are horrified by what they see. Ricky has already died, and the birds have eaten some of Chelsea's body. Without wasting any time, they begin shooting down each infected bird one by one. Meanwhile, Dr. Ellen is pouring oil all over the aviary from outside. Lizzie and AJ dash out, then set fire to the truck loaded with gas cylinders before crashing it into the aviary. The entire place explodes, reducing all of the zombie birds to ashes. Finally, they take a deep breath in relief. But the nightmare hasn't ended yet. Suddenly, a zombie gorilla attacks from behind. It is about to bite Thea when Dr. Ellen shoots it to death. Finally, a police helicopter arrives and rescues them, transporting them to a safe location. By this, the movie ends here. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like the video.